Tout pour te limiter. Mon bouclier, c'est ma virilité. Hey.
An air of confidence to the Suns as they arrived earlier today. Playing in front of their home fans always puts a bounce in your step. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony alongside, and our sideline reporter tonight, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. We know Chris Paul is nicknamed the point god. Some say he's the best ever when it comes to running an offense while limiting turnovers. CP3 says, when I step on the court, I don't think that anyone should be able to take the ball from me. I pride myself on making the right decisions, passing and ball handling. Kevin, he remains a wizard.
He's unbelievable. Hall of Famer in every way. Thank you, David. Here are the five for the Clippers. And small and power forwards, Leonard and Batum. Paul George is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Zubats in at the 5 down low. And for the Suns, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Andre Ayton out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3 spot. You know, as the regular season, Greg, winds down, you can feel things start to change around the league, can't you?
Yeah, I mean, some teams are getting totally in the zone for the playoffs, while other squads are using this time to plan for next year and try to figure out what went wrong.
And here's KD for 3, and it's the Clippers with the rebound. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
It was really that second wave in the rotation that took the offense to another level.
And so the Los Angeles Clippers get the first points of the ballgame. And the pass to Booker. Here's Ayton.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
And he can't hit the second.
And you just have to be enticed by the skill set of Ayton, a 7'1" behemoth who plays with a lot of physicality and skill on both ends.
In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
And Ayton throws it down.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball. And Devin understands that. It has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Now here's Westbrook, coming off a solid outing against Phoenix. And thinking back to that 2017 MVP season for Russell Westbrook, Steve, you know, he averaged a triple-double.
Kevin, what's incredible to me, Russ did it 3 straight years with OKC. Then again with the Wizards. Westbrook's numbers are out of this world.
And really, whatever your take on Russell Westbrook is now, you can't deny his place in NBA history. Voted as one of the NBA's top 75 players of all time.
KD's shot is off.
Meeting right at the rim, he typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Leonard kicks to Westbrook. Crosses over, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Look at the handles by Kawhi Leonard. He has worked on that part of his game. He has his defender on skates.
Greg, it is impossible to argue against Westbrook belonging to that top 75 players list, isn't it?
It really is, Kevin. I mean, his career numbers and accomplishments speak for themselves. A very unique player, easily one of the best during his prime.
Now here's Booker. He's a player that you can only hope to slow down as he averages nearly 28 points a game. And the Clippers making a change here. Covington's checked in. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Paul against Westbrook. Covington in the corner. Goes back up. Kicks it out to Leonard. Booker outside. No good on the triple.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Batum with the 3. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
13 feet away. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
The Suns trailing. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Kicks it out to Leonard. Outside Covington. A three-pointer is right on target.
Nice pass by Kawhi Leonard. You can tell he's been working on his playmaking.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home club just couldn't pull out the win.
And their last time playing this club, foul trouble became a big problem for them. Their starters had to take an early stint on the bench.
You know what? That's unfair to the bench to expect them to pick up all of the slack. They need to stay away from slapping and reaching.
And Phoenix making a change here. Craig's checked in. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Durant sets a screen for Paul. Booker with no one around, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
And from the corner, Booker is not a player you can forget about.
Westbrook with it. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. Outside for Batum. Here's George. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Devin Booker.
The all-around game Paul George possesses is so special. His versatility is what makes him so valuable.
The Clippers have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
And the Suns here with a different look. Biombo, he's checked in for 8. Terrence Ross comes in for Kevin Durant. Lee's checked in for Devin Booker, and it's Payne in for Chris Paul. Now here's Payne. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Pass to Ross. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Covington. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles.
And since 1999, the Clippers and the Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Now, here's George. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Ross. Gordon's checked in for Paul George. .131 left here in the first quarter. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Here's Leonard. And the Clippers miss again. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
For Phoenix, they have not yet made a free throw in the game, 0 of 2 so far.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
That's good from Payne. Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Los Angeles. That one drops. He ties it up.
For decades, the Clippers were almost directionless, but they found their place in the NBA, becoming a franchise that competes in the West.
Here's Highland. 11 points for him in that last game against the Suns in Phoenix. And the Clippers miss again. Phoenix is gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Here's Payne, and he uses the glass on the lane.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Highland. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. On the wing, Gordon. Off target from three-point range.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Payne passes to Lee. Drake with it. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Now Payne. Lee outside. Biombo kicks to Lee. Lee on the clock. Here's Payne. And no good on the last second attempt this time. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Suns on top. They're up by 2. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Houston.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
The Clippers trail. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got, out on the wings for them, Powell and George. Marcus Morris is out there with Plumlee, and it's man in at the point. Here's man, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Chris Paul picks up that one. There is so much young talent, Steve, in today's NBA. That being said, whose game should an up-and-coming player try to emulate?
For me, Kevin, for the 25 and under crowd, the guys I love, Luka Doncic, unbelievable. Ja Morant, Anthony Edwards, LaMelo Ball, and it's a whole slew of others.
Kawhi Leonard's checked in for the Clippers. Here's Paul, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Right wing, a Kobe for 3. Second chance shot, and that one's good. Durant's got the lead up to 2 now for the Suns.
You must box out Kevin Durant. When you don't, he gobbles up second chance opportunities.
Here's man. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. It's stolen. Here's a Kobe. He's covered by Leonard. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Zubac is checked in for Plumlee. Batum comes in for Marcus Morris. And George is subbed in for Norman Powell. Here's a Kobe. Last game he had 13.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Aiden. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
Here's man, defended by Paul. Outside Leonard. Shot clock at 6. The 3. He can't hit that time. The Suns go the other way with it. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Yeah, in that one, the shot selection wasn't terrible, but they had to tighten it up. It did not happen.
They never really got into a rhythm, despite trying a few different things. Sometimes it's just not your night.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And the Clippers making a change here. Westbrook's checked in.
And taking a look at some of the stats here for Russell Westbrook. He's definitely been getting it done since the All-Star break. He's getting around 16 points a game, 7 assists, and 5 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Because he gives you someone to build your offense around. You can count on his nightly production.
Here's Paul, following the basket by Nicholas Batum. Paul passes to KD. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Second team foul.
It's on Kawhi Leonard. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Suns?
It's all about pace for me. They have set the tone in that area, and they are playing fast, flying up the floor and putting all kinds of pressure on the defense.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
A three from George. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
One of George's main strengths, able to stretch the floor with his outside shooting.
Well, over the last couple seasons, Smitty, Paul George has shown growth as a playmaker.
He has, Kevin. He's gotten much better at reading the defense and looking for the best shot available, whether it comes from him or a teammate. It shows in his assist numbers.
Now, here is George. Following the miss by DeAndre Ayton. Outside for George. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Clippers trail by 3. In low, kept alive with the second effort. Zubac trying to break loose, and it's George missing.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
Here's Okogie, guarded by Powell. Ayton a screen. Okogie, the pass to Ayton. The shot's good. Ayton's got 10.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Zubac a screen on Booker. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Biyombo is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Torrey Craig comes in for Josh Okogie. Damian Lee is checked in for Booker. And it's Payne in for Chris Paul. The Clippers also changing it up. Robert Covington's checked in for Zubac, and it's Leonard in for Powell. Leonard dishes to Batum. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. Los Angeles with another miss. Suns leading by 5. Inside, they get a hand on it. Batum with the steal. Covington passes to Westbrook. Double team on Westbrook. Covington wide open. He fires. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Covington's got his second basket of the night.
No second guessing on that shot from Robert Covington.
Outside Durant. Shoots over Covington. No good from Durant.
He really can't buy a bucket, but his teammates have his back.
Westbrook kicks to Batum. Dishes it to Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
That was with force by Kawhi, dunking it over the defense and looking unstoppable.
Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep here in the shot. This is it to Biyombo, and it's Biyombo with the jam.
And that's how you answer. I'd say he just one-upped him. Pretty good one there.
These two guys really, really like going at each other, don't they? And the Clippers call time here. Gordon's checked in for Paul George. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Russell Westbrook.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Now here's Westbrook. Outside Gordon. Now the dish to Leonard. It's deflected. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Launches a three. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. For Phoenix, they have missed a few free throws up to this point, shooting 4-7 from the foul line tonight. And he's good on the first of 3. Powell, he's checked in for the Clippers. And he sinks the second. And he makes all three. Los Angeles calls timeout.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
And the Clippers making a change here. Island's checked in. And so Powell will bring it up for Los Angeles. It's a 5-point game. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Leonard the pass to Powell. Craig pulls it in.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Leonard with the steal. Goes up. And the dunk by Powell.
Always up there among the leaders in steals. Leonard gets his team out in transition.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Suns lead by 3. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Teron Lou. Coach, what is the focus going to be in the second half?
Just play the right way. Move the ball, share the ball, get stops, and get out and run the transition.
Always leads to good results. Thanks, Teron. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Hello.
Phew-wee, something stinks, and it's not just Kenny's feet.
And now, as the season winds down, a look at the Western Conference picture.
You look at Los Angeles, they've come up a little short of expectation. The talent is unquestioned, but their focus has been wavering. The consistency just hasn't been there.
And that concludes halftime.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. DeAndre Ayton with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Monty Williams.
First team foul.
And here is Ayton. Pass to Paul. 5 to shoot. Back to Ayton. That one doesn't drop. The Clippers go the other way with it. Now, here's Westbrook. George finds Zubats. Back to George. Takes it inside, and it's Paul George with the finish.
Letting it all hang out when George takes flight. Just enjoy the show.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The baseline J. Paul can't get it to go. The Clippers trail. Westbrook dishes to Batum. The pass to Leonard. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Second personal foul.
Strength, body control, and focus. Kawhi showing it all right there.
And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest. And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
Robert Covington's checked in for the Clippers. Norman Powell comes in for Leonard. Both good from the line that time. And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Great, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
Now here's Durant. Nicholas Batum unable to get his shot to go. Paul against Batum. Ayton a screen on George with three. Booker connects from three-point range. Booker's got 6 points.
And really, Booker is as lethal as they come from deep. Can't allow him to get into a groove.
Westbrook passes to Powell. He dishes it to Covington. And stolen by Ayton. Lobbed up there for KD. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And the reach of KD, no need to be pinpoint with that alley-oop. He can just about touch the rafters.
And the Clippers call time here.
Here they are, your Sun Dancers.
Looking now at some numbers for Torrey Craig. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. It's Powell on the wing. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. On the wing, Booker lets it go from deep. The Clippers grab the miss.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
Here's Leonard. Good work there as it goes. He's got 9.
Boy, in the paint, Kawhi tearing right through the D, just pushing his way to a shot.
Outside, KD lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by George. George has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Lets it fly. And they get it back. Covington finds Leonard. Another shot. He's off on that one. Now the Suns take it the other way. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And KD throws it down.
Moving so fast toward the rim, KD rips through the lane with a lot of tenacity.
Pass to Leonard. Over Booker. And it's Leonard again missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
2 minutes remaining.
Clippers trail by 5. Passes to George. 1:53 left to play in the third. Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession.
A moment now to see the stats for Leonard. Over the last month, he has been spectacular, averaging about 24 points, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists. And with his skill set on the offensive end, he is such a threat on the floor.
I love it because he does so many things well. Defenses have to account for him even when he's not scoring.
They recover it. Booker in the corner. Jacks up a 3, and it's rebounded by Covington.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Highland passes to George. Count it, and the foul. It goes on Devin Booker.
And the focus Paul George has. Outstanding job finding a way to score on physical defense.
And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Suns?
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy ones.
Here's Highland. No points in the game yet for him. There's 53 seconds left in the third. Zubac, a screen on Ross. Clock at 6. It's Powell on the wing. And here's George for 3. Payne grabs the board. Payne's got 4 rebounds in this game. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And the Clippers call time here. And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 3, fouled on the shot, and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And the free throw, no good.
You know what makes Nicholas Batum indispensable? When they need him in the paint, he's there. When they need him on the perimeter, he's there.
Lee finds Payne. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. And the jam by Ross.
Well, you know that Ross can throw it down. Nice one right there.
Westbrook with it. Working on Payne. And Zubac picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
That's just being out of sync and at the worst time, costly.
And Phoenix has possession. From deep. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. 3/4 of play in a close game here. Phoenix ahead, up 3. And we're just moments away from the start of... Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Suns leading by 3. So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Post-tandem form, Morris and Zubac. Then there's Gordon. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's man in at the 2-guard. Ball against Westbrook. To the middle. Stolen by Durant. Now here's KD, the fast break opportunity. Craig, good.
When it comes to surveying the floor, Durant's height is a major asset.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
LA timeout call. The loudest section gets t-shirts, so get loud.
Okogie's checked in for Torrey Craig. Plumlee, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Eric Gordon. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, over the break, I was able to listen to Tyronn Lue's huddle. He is not pleased. And he told them they have to make a push right now. He said, look, we got to make a move, or I've got to pull the plug. Pretty blunt stuff, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Booker the pass to Okogie. Takes a 3. No good from Booker.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Leonard inside. He's guarded by Booker. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Kawhi Leonard. Paul with the ball. Pass to Durant. Launches it. And the Suns get it back. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Trying to finish out the game strong, you have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
And it's Westbrook missing. Suns leading by 7. Here's Okogie. The pass to Paul. Over Westbrook. And the Suns miss again.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
Man passes to Westbrook. Leonard on the wing. He's covered by Ayton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Kawhi Leonard with multiple finals MVPs, putting him in elite company.
GA, not many guys have done it ever. The only other current players, KD and LeBron. That should tell you just how special the Claw is.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Robert Covington's checked in for Plumlee. Batum comes in for Morris, and George is subbed in for Terrence Mann. And Ayton throws it down.
I love the play call. Ayton's a well-coordinated athlete. You know he has the reach. Give him a chance to go up and get it.
It's George on the wing. Crafty move. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. KD with it. Westbrook picks him up. The quick look, no good that time. Clippers trail by 7. Covington kicks to Westbrook. In the corner, George with it. And again, no good by the Clippers.
One made 3 form for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. The shot by KD, no good.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Westbrook passes to George. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Yes, that goes in.
Big points as the stakes rise, so does George's impact on the game.
Now Paul. Durant for 3. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way. Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Leonard inside. Batum for 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Durant's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. And now a 9-point Phoenix lead. Los Angeles calls timeout. They're trailing by 9. There's 1:54 left here in the 4th quarter. Zubac is checked in for Robert Covington. Batum a screen on Booker. And here's George for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. George has got 5 points now this quarter.
Yet another one for Paul George. He can pile up points without wasting possessions.
For 3, Booker. Offensive rebound. Suns moving the ball around. Booker draws the double. Shot clock at 5. Here's Paul. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubac has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's George. And it's sent back by KD.
KD's 7'5" wingspan in action. Swatting that one away.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Torrey Craig. He's checked in for the Suns. Second one is good. They both at the line. And it's an 8-point game. 1:09 left in the 4th. Westbrook dishes to Leonard. Leonard draws the double. Nobody near George. And it's George again missing. The Suns shooting poorly, just 35% so far. And Booker kicks to Paul. 44 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
Leonard finds George. Leonard against Ayton. And stolen by Ayton. Okogie, the pass to Craig. Shoots over Batum. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups.
Paul dishes to Booker. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All
Thanks
right,
very
Dave.
much, Katie. With this crowd, it felt a little like a playoff game. Do you agree?
It's a regular game. Both teams, trying to get ready for the playoffs, so the intensity is going to be up. Man, every team ramps up their intensity at this point. The crowd was amazing. I'm glad we came out here and ended it off nice.
Yeah, it's the end that matters, man, and you got the dub, man. Thanks. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David...